Hi, it's teacher Joanna once again, and welcome to lesson number 4 on concrete and abstract nouns. Here is an overview of the things that we have already finished on our topic about nouns. So we're done with common nouns and proper nouns. We also finished the gender of nouns, wherein we learned about masculine, feminine, common and neuter nouns. We are also done with collective nouns, and for this week, we are going to talk about concrete and abstract nouns. And for next week, we are still not done with nouns. We are going to talk about possessive nouns. So let's get started on concrete and abstract nouns for today. Here are two additional types of nouns. We have concrete nouns and abstract nouns. Now, once again, we are talking about nouns wherein these are names of people, places, or things. Okay? So, when you say something is concrete, we can also say that something that is physical or something that you can experience with one or more of your five senses. Now, your five senses are your sense of smell, wherein you use your nose, your sense of taste, wherein you use your tongue and your mouth, your sense of hearing, where you use your ears, your sense of seeing, where you use your eyes, and your sense of touch, wherein you use your skin. So when you experience something with one or more of these senses, that means it is a concrete noun. Alright? So, the abstract noun is the exact opposite, wherein the abstract noun is something that is not concrete, something that is not physical, something that you cannot see, cannot smell it, cannot taste it, cannot hear it, nor even touch it. Alright? So your five senses cannot detect an abstract noun. An abstract noun refers to a quality, an idea, or feeling. So we do not see it nor touch it, but we can think of it, hear it, and feel it. So abstract nouns are words that name things that are not concrete. So it's the total opposite of concrete noun. So once again, abstract nouns are qualities, concepts, idea, or maybe events. Let's have a look at this sentence. Buying a new cell phone gives me joy. In this sentence, we have two nouns. Once again, when we say nouns, these are names of places, people, things, animals, ideas, or events. Okay? So in this sentence, we have two nouns. We have the words cell phone and joy. So we say that something is concrete when you are able to use one or more of your five senses. So the cell phone that we have here is something that you can see, something that you can touch or feel, something that you can hear. So involving these senses, it means that this is a concrete noun because it is something that is physical. Alright? So it is a concrete noun. Now for the word joy, joy is a feeling that you get when you buy cell phones. So the word joy is not something that you can see, nor touch, nor smell, nor hear, but it is something only that you feel, okay? And it exists only in your mind, so it's not something that is physical. So then, this is an abstract noun. Here are more types of concrete and abstract nouns. So for concrete nouns, we have here things that you can see, feel, hear, taste, or smell. So we have here a house, computer, ball, teacher, school, food, cell phone, and so many more. So if you are able to use one of your senses, so that means that it is a concrete noun. For abstract noun, we have here the words fear. So it is something that you can feel but you do not exactly see it physically, no interact with it physically. It's just a feeling. Same thing with the word pain. It is also a feeling. Beauty, it is a quality. Honesty, also a quality. You can feel it, or it can manifest in somebody, but you cannot exactly see it nor interact with it physically. Friendship is an idea. Birthday is also an event. All these words, fear, pain, beauty, honesty, friendship, and birthday, which are feelings, qualities, ideas, events, or concepts, these are your abstract nouns. So, in addition to what we learned from abstract nouns a while ago, we also have to remember that they are always singular and cannot be counted, or we say that they are uncountable. Now, many abstract nouns are formed from adjectives, like the word kind is an adjective. So, to make it a noun, we add a suffix, specifically the suffix ness. So, kind plus ness, that becomes kindness. The word kindness becomes now a noun, specifically an abstract noun. So, some abstract nouns are formed from verbs, just like in the word educate. Now, verbs are your action words, and educate is a verb, which means to teach. So, once again, we add a certain suffix for it to become a noun. So, in this case, we add the suffix ion. So, we remove the letter E and we add ION, it then becomes education. Education now is an abstract noun. Also, abstract nouns are formed from nouns. So, nouns are names of places, people, things, ideas, events. So, for our example, here we have the word friend. A friend is a name of a person. It is a concrete noun. So once again, we add certain suffixes that is applicable to this one, which is we have the suffix ship. So we have friend plus ship, then becomes friendship. Friendship is now an abstract noun. Abstract nouns, once again, are always singular and uncountable, and abstract nouns can be formed from adjectives, verbs, and nouns. We said a while ago that abstract nouns are formed from adjectives, verbs, and nouns, right? So here are more examples of abstract nouns. We have imagination, strength, and childhood. But How were the words imagination, strength, and childhood formed? Okay, so once again, we said that they come from adjectives or verbs or nouns, and then we add suffixes. So the word imagination comes from the verb imagine. So the word imagine is a verb, and we added once again the suffix ion to for it to become, or actually it's ation for it to become imagination. So once again, the word imagine plus the suffix ation, it then becomes an abstract noun, which is imagination. So abstract nouns are also formed from adjectives. Adjectives are your describing words. So for the word strength, strength is an abstract noun. It comes from the adjective strong. And once again, we add certain suffixes, and in this case we add th, and also we have to change the spelling here. So from the letter O we change it to letter T, then we add th for it to become strength. So once again, strong plus the suffix th, it doesn't become strong. We have to change the spelling, so you have to remember this. So the letter O then now becomes the letter E. We add the letter th or the suffix th for it to become strength. Now you have an abstract noun. Strength is an abstract noun. Strong is an adjective. All right. So abstract nouns can also be formed from nouns. Childhood comes from the noun child. And then we add the suffix hood or hood for it to become childhood. Childhood is the period in the development of something or the state of being a child. So childhood is an abstract noun from the noun child with the suffix hood. Okay, so I hope you guys understand how abstract nouns are formed from your verbs, adjectives, and nouns. Now let's try to apply the concept that we have just learned. Now, your task is to give the abstract noun from the following words. So the words listed down here are either adjectives, verbs, or nouns. So your job is to give an abstract noun from these words. Okay, so like we said a while ago, you have to add suffixes. Now, if you guys don't know the answer, please feel free to Google, so this will also test your research skills or your dictionary skills. I'm giving you 3 minutes for these 8 items.
3 minutes, here we go.
So here are the answers to the exercises that you just did. For communicate, an abstract noun for that would be communication. We added the suffix ION. Okay, so from communicate plus ION, it then becomes communication. Angry becomes anger. Anger is now an abstract noun. Beautiful becomes beauty. Intelligent becomes intelligence. Sad becomes sadness. Act becomes action. Think becomes thought. Laugh becomes laughter. So the words communication, anger, beauty, intelligence, sadness, action, thought, and laughter are abstract nouns. A while ago, your job was to give the abstract noun from the given words. Now let's try to do the opposite of that. You have here now abstract nouns, and I want you to figure out the word that it comes from. So it's now the exact opposite. So you have to give me the word that it comes from plus the suffix that you added for us to get to these abstract nouns that are listed here. So we have here adjectives and verbs or maybe nouns. So for this activity, you are still allowed to use Google or your dictionary to figure out the answers. This activity will test your researching skills or your dictionary skill. You have 5 minutes to work on this activity. Remember, you have to write down the base word plus the suffix. So what word do these abstract nouns come from? The word nervousness is from the adjective nervous plus the suffix ness. Happiness comes from the adjective happy plus the suffix ness. Satisfaction is from the verb satisfy. Sensitivity is from the adjective sensitive. Honesty is from the adjective honest. Generosity is from the adjective generous. Curiosity is from the adjective curious. And lastly, motivation is formed from the verb motivate. So, total of 8 points for this activity. Okay, I want to show you a short video clip and I want you to pay attention. Your task is to list down 5 concrete nouns and 5 abstract nouns in your notebook. This will test your listening skills plus your note-taking skills as well. Now, if you watched the video once and you were able to complete 5 nouns and 5 abstract nouns, that means you are very good. You are an expert. You are a pro. But if you're not able to do the task the first time and you watch the video 2 times, you are doing just fine. You just have to work a little bit harder. And if you watch it like 3 times, you have to work way harder on your listening and note-taking skills. So let's watch the video.
You know what a noun is. People, places, things, and ideas. But nouns come in 2 different types, and I'll demonstrate what each of them is like. First you got your concrete nouns, they're physical, that's the key. Concrete nouns are everywhere, you smell, taste, touch, feel, and see. Abstract nouns are opposite, you can't see them but they're all right there. Emotional ideas and the feelings that you share. Concrete nouns are physical, while abstract nouns aren't at all. You can see the candles, smell the cake, but what smell does excitement make? Concrete nouns are physical, while abstract nouns aren't at all. Touch the mirror, you can clearly see, but what's the taste of clarity? What's the taste of clarity? Calendar, that's a concrete noun. Year, that's an abstract noun. Clock, that's a concrete noun. Time, that's an abstract noun. Pillow, that's a concrete noun. Dream, that's an abstract noun. Bed, that's a concrete noun. Sleep, that's an abstract noun. Concrete nouns nouns are physical, while abstract nouns aren't at all. See the bird, hear the tweet, can you touch the fear in the worm he eats? Concrete nouns are physical, while abstract nouns aren't at all. Touch the door, you can see the key, but what's the sound of privacy? Concrete nouns are physical, while abstract nouns aren't at all. You can see the monster, smell his feet, but what's the smell of bravery? What's the smell of bravery?
Here are additional exercises that you can do after watching this video. So please grab your worksheets and locate lesson number 4, exercise number 1. What you're going to do here is to identify if the following words are abstract or concrete. So you are going to write abstract or concrete if the noun is abstract or concrete. So you write it down on the space provided right here. For exercise number 2, circle the abstract noun and box the concrete noun. So you have to identify the nouns here in the sentence, and you have to circle the abstract noun and then box the concrete noun. And for exercise number 3, read the paragraph carefully, then list down the common and abstract nouns under the correct column. So it would help if you guys underline the nouns first and then you categorize them afterwards into concrete or abstract nouns. So this is the end of the video. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys next time.